I'm not doing carbs today, so the Raiders should not do carbs, meaning no brown rice, right? No Marquise Hollywood Brown, no Rashee Rice. Do not allow him and Xavier Worthy. No brown rice and Worthy today. No threes today. Today is all about scoring touchdowns, so you got to cash in on those drives. No empty drives.
Xavier Worthy motions. He's now to the right side of Mahomes, who's back to throw. He's looking that way. He scans the pocket. He's got his legs downfield. Oh, man, is Kelsey open. 35 near sideline. Out across the 50. And finally sandwiched out of bounds at the Raiders' 40-yard line. He got wide open for a 44-yard pickup. The Raiders had a stop on 3rd and goal from the 4. Gave the Chiefs fresh set it down.
Yeah, and to me, that's where this game is right now. You cannot give those free yards away to the Chiefs. They will hurt you, and we saw that the fresh set of downs.
Tucker motions left to right. It's a fumble on the snap, and Geno hops on top of it at the 33. He pulled out, and I don't know if it was going to be a run to Tucker to the right side, but as he was moving, he just lost the football. It never hit Tucker in the legs or anything like that, so it'll be 2nd and 12.
You're just saying how? How does that happen? I mean, this is what you do to start practice every day. It's quarterback center exchange. So now when you have those types of plays, those are miscued, and there's nothing that the Chiefs did on that play.
Mahomes in the shotgun. Brashard Smith even with him to the left side. He's looking that way. Dumps it to Smith. He's got blockers across the 45 and the 50. And Devin White spins him down just about a half-yard shot. But again, Kirk, that's what you're talking about. You win first down, and you give up 7, 8, 9 yards on 2nd down.
That's been the theme of this early part of this football game. It's first down, it's minimal, no gain, or even a tackle for loss. But then when you give up 9 yards on 2nd down, it brings up 3rd and short. And the Chiefs have been successful so far in the first quarter.
Steps back to throw. Pump fakes. Fires. Bobbled. Caught. Hauled in at the 3-yard line. On the bobble. It's grabbed by Worthy just to the right of the hash marks. Stokes was right there, but he made the catch for 15, and it's 1st and goal at the 3.
We'd love to see more tighter coverage down here inside the red zone. The threat of them running by you is just not there. So why not have a little bit more stickier coverage? That time, playing 2 yards off is Eric Stokes. Don't worry about getting beat. They can't beat you. You're in the red zone. So get a little more sticky. A guy had time to catch it twice. He bobbled it to your point, Jason, and was still able to catch it twice.
Kirk Gardner Minshew's on the field. Mahomes so far has not touched the dirt yet, except when he gave himself up on a 9-yard run. He's in the shotgun. Pacheco to his right. The snap. 3-step drop. Raiders come with a blitz. Fires over the middle. Caught. Touchdown Chiefs. Wide open Hollywood Brown on a slant. Caught it at the goal line. And it is 13-0 Kansas City with 9:17 to go in the 2nd quarter.
If you're going to bring pressure, you have to have inside leverage. That time, Darnay Holmes did not have inside leverage. He was playing from the outside, and it was just the speed of the route. And Marquise Hollywood Brown, all he does is race to the inside. That was an easy throw for Mahomes. Even with the pressure bearing down in his face, he just threw it to the center of the field because there was nobody in the center of the field where the Chiefs sign logo is in the end zone.
But this is going to be another penalty against the Raiders.
Well, I hope they would have got Chris Jones for offsides jumping in the neutral zone.
Offsides, offense, number 18. Players lined up in the neutral zone. It's a 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
That is on Jack Besh.
Unforced errors. That's just, I mean, those are things that you do in preseason, off-season, lining up offsides. That's easy work. That's what you do. And so that's where the frustration comes in, because you get a positive play that's kind of setting you up. Now you get the offense going, and now you got to back up 5 yards because you have someone who's lined up offsides.
At their own 10, and they're up 14-0. Mahomes inside handoff, Pacheco right into the arms of Devin White. The offensive line drives him and keeps the legs moving. They don't get him down, and that offensive rugby push carried Pacheco to the 17. Devin White had him stood up at the 10, and instead, it's an 11-yard run off the left side.
He was held up, and Devin White had almost like a bear hug at the 10-yard line. Then all the Chiefs offensive linemen continue to push. And next thing you know, Cleet Blakeman's over there pointing 1st down. That's unacceptable on his defensive front.
Huge play if they can get it stopped. Down 14-0. 3. Mahomes, slow snap. Back to throw. With a shimmy. Pressure off the edge. He looks like he's going to take off. He does. He's got the 1st down. And Devin White wraps him up at the 44-yard line. 6 more on the ground for Mahomes, who has carried it now 4 times. And he has led the team in rushing. 28 yards.
I never thought I would say this. Never thought I would say this in a million years. Do you dare put a spy on Patrick Mahomes? Do you just take one guy out of your pass coverage and say, your job is to keep Patrick Mahomes in the pocket? If he runs off, go get him. Take Devin White out of the pass coverage, because right now what's hurting you the most is Patrick Mahomes and his ability to extend the play. That time he gets positive yards on a first down because nobody's there.
Mahomes, quick drop, quick throw, and it's bobbled and almost picked off. Jonah Laulu had backed into coverage and stepped in front of Rashee Rice. He had it in his basket. And he can't believe and you know what? Patrick Mahomes just came over to him and patted him on the back. He's like, you got me.
Yeah. Very rarely do you see that. Patrick Mahomes was full.
This is the first time the Chiefs, Kirk, have been more than 3rd and 5. This is 3rd and 14. Raiders got to get a stop. They bring just 4. Mahomes settles in the pocket, dumps it short. It's batted. It's caught. First down inside the 20 on the deflected ball from Hollywood Brown. Polamalu was reaching back and he batted it into the air, but Hollywood Brown was right there to catch it off the deflection. It's a 19-yard pickup on 3rd and 14.
Well, sometimes you just say these guys just get all the breaks, right? All the breaks. You do what you're supposed to do. You get into 3rd and 14, and the ball is batted in the air, and yet it falls right into the arms of Juju Smith-Schuster.
Yep. And again, there's no reason to belabor the point here. This has been all Kansas City. And when you look at the statistics, it's kind of hard to believe that it's only 14-0. But because these drives have been long and sustained and helped out by Raiders penalties, and Mahomes has just been surgical. He is 17 of 23 for 203 and 2 touchdowns. He has also kept 3 first downs with his legs. He's their leading rusher with 28 yards.
Yeah, it's unbelievable the way that these penalties have now helped out the Chiefs continue these drives.
With 13 seconds. Hunt motions out of the backfield. He looks left. He throws left. Rashee Rice back shoulder grab. Touchdown Kansas City. His first game back. His 2nd touchdown of the half. Mahomes just threw it. Caillou Blue Kelly hadn't even turned yet, and it's 20-0 Kansas City right before halftime. Well, all the close games the Raiders have played here the last few years, this has gone the way of the 2021 game where the Chiefs won 48-9.
And this is a good football team. Yeah, regardless of what we saw the Chiefs in the early parts of the season, we get to week 7 now. Right now, they're showing you why they're one of the best teams in the NFL. This first half has been fully dominated by the Chiefs.
They're down and short for Mahomes. Shotgun, quick throw, wide open, caught at the 40. Hollywood Brown to the right hash, and he loses the ball, but it's right into the arms of Worthy. A fumble that bounces right up like a basketball to Xavier Worthy, and it's a first down at the 39.
You can't make this up. Like, literally, you can't make this up. Like, you get a play, you knock the ball out of Marquise Hollywood Brown's hands, and he just goes to the next Chief. I mean, like, how? You can't make this stuff up. And it turns into a positive play and a conversion on 3rd down.
I mean, it's unbelievable. Every bounce, they've had chances here to not be dominated, and they haven't been able to take advantage of it. From the Raiders 27, Mahomes back to throw, eyeing the middle, escapes out to the right, he's got room to run, he keeps it alive, he stops at the 27, throws across his body, and Worthy catches a jump ball at the 16-yard line. Darnay Holmes was racing, and there is a flag down at the 11. That is as dangerous of a throw, but we say, oh, look at Mahomes because he makes it, and it worked.
Yeah, last week Geno does that throw, it's intercepted. Mahomes does that throw, and it's just a routine throw. It's caught in the air by a Chief.
So Xavier Worthy with his 3rd catch of the game. And it wouldn't have mattered. Look, if Darnay Holmes picks that off, it wouldn't have mattered. But, I mean, he just floats it to the middle of the field. And he's got 2 guys that just like, oh, look at Patrick Mahomes. He's amazing. That wasn't amazing. I mean, it is. I'm not the one doing it.
Oh, man. I mean, this is almost comical at this point, just the way that the things are just going the Chiefs' way right now.
I mean, you think at some point the world of odds, they're going to bounce in your favor. And it's
too many men on the field. Defense, number 43 with the 12th man. Penalties decline. Control the play is a touchdown.
We don't have a 43.
There is no 43. There is no 43 on the field. So
we don't have. You and I don't have a replay up here anyway to count, so it doesn't matter. If we did have 12 men on the field, they did not stop a 7-yard touchdown for Pacheco. Arrowhead crowd to its feet. 3rd down and 8 for Geno. Back to throw. Pocket collapsing. Hit from behind. Sack Chris Jones. And he makes the motion like he's gobbling up like it's Thanksgiving. He had 2 sacks last year against the Raiders, and he just dropped Geno Smith for a loss of 10, and it is a 3 and out again.
Yeah, that time he beat Jackson Powers Johnson. That's been the guy that he's decided today to rush over. Chris Jones usually finds everybody. He just pushes and walks Jackson Powers Johnson back into the backfield.
Yep.
I mean, there's nothing. He just put him on, literally on skates. And this is one of the better teams in the NFL. They've had some hiccups along the road.
Right, now they got guys back.
And they got guys back. And you're saying right now, who wants to play against the Kansas City Chiefs right now? They're clicking right now offensively.
It is tough today in Kansas City. Raiders 31. I wish. Chiefs 31. Raiders nothing. We head to the fourth. You're listening to the Las Vegas Raiders Radio Network. And they'll have to punt it away on 4th down and 20.
You just know where to go for Geno. He's like a man under siege back there. He's just trying to find an open guy. Not only are they being well covered, but the rush for the Chiefs, that probably hasn't been there consistently throughout the season. It's been there today. They found ways to make Geno Smith uncomfortable.
Raiders here with 7:08 to go in the fourth quarter, trailing 31-0. He is under center. Dylan Laube, the tailback. It's on the turf. He fumbled the snap, and the Chiefs have it. Jerry Tillery, the former Raider. His first snap in the silver and black is about botched center exchange, and the Chiefs have it inside the 10. I mean, look, the reality is you and I are the announcer team for the Las Vegas Raiders, and we'll get into stories and all that stuff. There is zero that you take out of this game and say, hey, you feel good about this.
There's nothing. There is not one thing that I can I mean, obviously the fight, playing hard to the end, but the amount of mistakes, holdings, dropped snaps, second downs has just been bad football. We haven't talked about the Chiefs. Are they the best team in the AFC West?
Well, in the AFC, I mean, they lost to the Chargers.
Correct.
Right? They haven't played the Broncos yet.
Week 1 neutral site game in Brazil.
Yep.
And they're in victory formation. They're going to take a couple knees.
Yep. So they'll take this one down to the 2-minute warning. Gardner Minshew takes a knee. Look, the reality is when you are taking a knee before the 2-minute warning, you know you have had a dominant performance, and that has been the case today.